Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. Everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for the next episode of Beastars, this being episode 6. Now, I'm already a bit behind, obviously, due to me being at Anime NYC, having to catch up on a bunch of videos. Like, I think the next episode is probably about to come out, or is already out already. But yeah, previous episode, we had the whole date towards the end of the episode with Haru and Legoshi, which I was not expecting, but I'll take it, obviously, right? And it was just a beautiful, it was a mix of things, right? It was kind of comedic, and I like how they were going back and forth between what they were thinking in their own minds, like during the scene. But then towards the end of it, it was just like the feeling that Legoshi had, right? Like he wants to learn more about her. He wants to be able to smile more like this. We saw that smile on Legoshi's face. It just ended up being just a such a wholesome scene, and I really liked what we had in the previous episode. And I'm ready to move on for episode 6 of Beastars Greatness. We're gonna hop into this one and see what we got, everyone. We're starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds, and we're gonna get into it in 3, 2, 1, play. I don't know if you guys saw. If you follow me on Twitter, you probably saw it. But at Anime NYC, Zypher recorded a video of me like dancing. I wasn't really like dancing, but I was kind of like mimicking the movements that they were making in this OP, and it was pretty cringe. I'm not gonna lie to myself and try to act like is cool or anything, which I wasn't really being trying to be serious about it, but because it was like 3 or 4 in the morning, it was really late. But I was just like listening to this opening randomly, and I just started mimicking the visuals, and it was funny, but it was cringe too at the same time. So, if you're not following me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. The little plug there. No shame. It was funny though. It really was. And I'm really just curious on how because the brief thing we saw with Haru and Lewis in the previous episode, and now where Legoshi and Haru are at, and I feel like their relationship is really going to develop and get better, right? It can only get better. I feel like. How is that gonna work though? And with how Legoshi sees Lewis, so it's kind of like a love triangle almost, or maybe that's what they're going for. We'll have to wait and see. My vision blurs. Is this a dream or reality? Someone get like murdered? Jeez. And also Jack was great in the previous episode. I forgot to mention that. Jack was definitely great. It's nothing new. So I mean, this is just a thing that happens. Kind of like us, like humans, right? Just murders. It's sad, but murder's just like a normal thing. They're definitely not joking around. Pressuring her like this, like just because like one carnivore is like that doesn't mean all of them are like that. Like, oh, so we went for that. That's my sister. Yeah, they look like total opposites. You okay, Nate-chan? Aw, Oni-chan. I was waiting for that. What? What the hell was that? Did you see that little movement he made? His like face like poked in between the middle of them. I don't know if they actually meant to do that, but it just looked kind of goofy with the CG. Like how his it's like just a brief instant. He was like, doop. His face like poked in like that. Do I really have to get used to this, right? Like, this isn't right. So she's been dealing with stuff like this throughout, like, even before this. So he's saying that, like, her letting it out. Yeah, I was about to say that. Her letting it out is showing, like, how she has some strength. What a coincidence. If we saw her already, I honestly don't remember, to be honest. Aw, 100% right. She's like blushing and stuff too. It wouldn't be so bad though for Legoshi. I don't know if she's actually like. Seems like maybe she might develop like feelings for him or something, but I don't know how big they're gonna be on that. But I kind of like that girl. Is that like a shot at Bill and Legoshi, or maybe mainly Bill, but maybe probably both of them. The dark market, like the black market. Sounds kind of cool, but it also like with this whole murder stuff going on, it also kind of frightens me a bit too. See, like this is really neat. Like them, coming off campus and being like, in the city, and actually us getting to see what the city is like, what it's like off campus. You have to get a flying permit. Doesn't seem too bad, huh? The tail's wagging. I should really do that, huh? I like seeing his tail wag though, right? Like I like being able to tell, like, if we can't really from his facial expressions or his words, like if he's upset or not, if he's happy. Just a hunch. Oh, so you're already you're already familiar with her, huh? Yeah, now look at him. Zoozle maps. Oh boy. It doesn't always work out so great. I know that from experience. You guys have probably had some experiences with that too. And I don't really like where they're heading now because this seems sketch. What the heck? Oh. Oh my god. Like, Bill, grab him. Like, get him out of here, guys, or something. Like, right? Like, guys, we gotta. So just by a coincidence, they ended up in the dark market. Like, definitely, yeah. Wow. Frickin' Zoozle maps. What the hell? Okay, we're going back to this. So after he helped her with her shoe. uh, I was waiting for that, like Bill or one of them to do something, but 70 grand? Really? You're gonna do that? To eat his like he's just offering it up like that too? Like, oh, they need to get out of here. I love how that scene though with Haru was the thing that kind of like snapped him out of that. Like he dazed off. Man, you can see like the saliva coming out of his. The stuff they're eating is all meat. It's like, yeah, right? Like, yeah, why am I feel, why am I feeling like this? That's just a part of who he is, though. Those instincts that kind of similar to what we saw towards the beginning of the series. And who the hell is this guy? I think we saw him in the OP. I think we did. I want to say, or maybe we didn't. I'm not sure. Actually, we did see him in the OP or not. But who is this? And he has him like, definitely. This is what I was saying. Shady, sketchy. Especially how it was all dark and he's just like looking over him like this, like he has the same voice actor I think as Gus from Carol and Tuesday too. He's had a lot of other good roles too. But damn, Is he like a panda? I think he's a panda. Yeah. The Watchman of the Dark Market. Well, he's not lying. He hasn't, unless something happened while like. Okay, so yeah, he didn't. He didn't. I was saying, unless something happened while he was like kind of dazing off or whatever. Because to him, it's not really about that. He actually is curious in how she is as a person and wants to learn more about her as a person. She makes him happy. It's not about really the whole taste thing. I mean, I guess a part of that is there, but that's just like with his instincts. But being sold in secret by hospitals, funeral homes. Jeez. Shit's scary, man. Psychotherapist. A doctor. Watchman. Doctor. I mean, like, he. One of those, like, in between characters. One of those, like, neutral characters. I don't really have much of a problem, I'd say, with him so far. Panda. Even though they're carnivores that can survive on plants alone, yeah, pandas are pretty unique. I love pandas, man. Pandas are one of the more unique animals. Jeez. Bamboo. And the man swole. I don't know about kinda. I would say he's pretty strong. Oh. I don't know. I don't think so. But there is like when you see when you have these scenes with Haru and Legoshi, like there's always that in the back of our minds, like right those instincts with Legoshi. So I mean, a part of him is kind of right, but I don't. I'd still say those feelings and emotions that Legoshi has towards her are actually legit. I don't think they're warped or anything like because of his instincts or anything like that or his nature. Because he really is like that kind of person. What? A porn mag? Wait, what? He's saying if you get off to this, oh boy, is he actually gonna do anything with it? So Alba ran away too. It wasn't just Legoshi. Aww, man, starting to tear up. I want to stand firm on these clawed feet in this world. Yep, that's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it, man. And it's still so, like part of it though is still so tough, right? With just how they are. But it kind of goes back to it makes me go back to the Juno girl earlier, right? Like, and Legoshi even said that about her, like how she's kind of been letting this out and not kind of taking it all in. It shows like her strength. I say this here shows parts of this here shows strength in Alba and in Legoshi, but I mean you cannot ignore kind of the darker side that they sort of went into here in this episode, like with obviously the dark market or the black market, whatever you want to say. Um, and just I don't even think we got the doctor's name, but the panda doctor guy. But like what he was going into there about like Legoshi's instincts and his true feelings towards Haru, and how the other carnivores have been that have came before him, because obviously he's dealt with a lot of them. So really interesting stuff here that they kind of went into in here, honestly. And once again, like previous episode, I wasn't really expecting the Haru and Legoshi date. I wasn't really expecting this, to be honest. Like them to go into like the city, and it like their first time in the city, it gets dark like that. I mean, they did start off with like the murder thing, so I guess they kind of foreshadowed for it. But I mean, man, you know, man, Legoshi's such a strong character. You can just connect to him like so easily, and get behind him so easily, and the show does a good job of that for sure. And with a lot of these other characters as well. But that was a nice scene there with him and Alba at the end of the episode, and Alba ran away too. Like he went away too. It wasn't just Legoshi, right? So good episode. Good episode as always with Beastars. I mean, you guys know the deal now. If you guys did enjoy my reaction to this episode, episode 6, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.